Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're joined by none other than Jasmine from 𝗕𝗓𝗪. So we're going to head over to the interview. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right. Let's go meet Jasmine. So thanks for joining us today. It'd be fantastic if you wouldn't mind just, I guess, introducing yourself for anybody that perhaps didn't catch our first interview, how you got into crypto, that sort of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Jasmine. I'm the CEO of a startup called 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, which is actually a spinoff of a larger ecosystem called 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧. I got involved in crypto around 5 years ago, actually, through 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧. Which is a beneficial artificial general intelligence platform, and 𝗕𝗪𝗪 is a spinoff in the longevity and health direction. And my background is in health and wellness. I was in health information management in my previous life, and now I'm doing something a lot more exciting.
Sounds awesome. So I guess for anybody that doesn't know, can we just go into a bit of detail about what 𝗕𝗪𝗪 actually is and what 𝗕𝗪𝗪 is actually doing?
Yes, so 𝗕𝗪𝗪 is what we call a decentralized longevity research network. So we're basically crowdsourcing data and scientific knowledge from people all over the world to basically build a database of international data and deploy AI algorithms upon this data to both give personalized insights and recommendations for your better health every day, and also to discover things about the human aging process in general to extend human health span and lifespan.
That sounds amazing. And I guess we've caught up, I think it was almost instantly after the launch of 𝗕𝗪𝗪. So I guess, could we talk about what achievements and milestones you've achieved since we last talked?
Yes, of course, we've successfully launched our token, and our beta app has gained over 2,000 testers on iOS and Android platforms. So we've been just growing and developing and approaching the actual final launch. We're actually in the midst of a massive redesign of the app interface, so it looks a lot different from the original one, but still familiar. We're also updating our website, and we've also been to several exciting events and connected with the longevity space. We went Longevity Summit Dublin, and also the International Longevity Summit in South Africa. So that was really cool to connect the people there. We've done Web3 Live London, and even stopped by AI for Good. So yeah, we've definitely been making our rounds and connecting in real life and making new partnerships and connections.
Awesome. Can we just go into a bit more detail about the changes to the app? What is it that you're doing there, and what's the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, so basically, one of the feedback that we're getting was that everything was a bit confusing, and that's kind of part of it because we are introducing a lot of complex materials such as hallmarks of aging, and we don't want to dial back, the scientific depth of that. So we've pretty much improved the UX and UI to be a bit simpler to interact with. We've updated the style and the branding to reflect what we are going for in the future. So we're hoping that everyone will like it. And we actually just shared a preview of some of the new screens in Decentraland as their AI World Fair that they're doing right now.
Sounds really good. I need to jump in Decentraland and check that all out for sure. What's on the roadmap for the rest of 2023 and I guess 2024?
Yeah, so our next event is we're going to be at Cardano Summit. So we have a booth there. We'll be interacting with Cardano community and kind of like talking about our app. And also I'll be speaking at the Wonderland conference, which is psychedelics and longevity in Miami in November. And the main milestone that we're aiming to achieve by the end of the year is the launch of the app on the iOS and Google Play stores. So yeah, we're hoping to achieve that.
Hopefully we'll get a chance to see you over in Dubai at the Cardano Summit. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
What's the vision, I guess, for 𝗕𝗪𝗪 over like the next 5 years? We get asked this quite a lot in the Discord.
Yeah, so I guess the ultimate goal, as I see it, is to make a Web3 based longevity and wellness economy. So kind of a platform where people are monetizing their health data, earning rewards, and being able to use them to buy more things that kind of benefit their health and longevity more, allow them to add more data to the platform and get those more narrowed, laser focused, personalized recommendations and insights as we layer upon more AI. And also kind of involving all the different other partner in the network as well, like the providers of the tests, the wearables, the supplements, the health and wellness retreats, and being able to have the RJV token as the center of that economy, and also for AI model contributors as well, to keep on improving the algorithm. So kind of just making this holistic wellness and longevity economy that's multi-pronged.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting. Could we touch on some of the partnerships, because it sounds like there's a few partnerships. What ones are that I guess stand out the most to you, and why?
So one of the exciting ones we have now is 𝗕𝗃𝗪, which some of you might know. So you can book flights, hotels, and experiences. So now you can also use RJV there. So that's a little bit of an extension. I mean, it is slightly related to health and wellness because, of course, travel, vacations is good, but also some of the more product specific. We have Garmin, we have True Diagnostics, sequencing.com, LifeLength. We have one called 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 regulator. That's a recent addition, and we're talking to a few others of providers of actual health products. And a lot of them are actually interested in how they can accept RJV as a form of payment for their services directly, instead of it only being just discount codes. So we're in process right now of making that happen.
Sounds really cool, and I'm sure people are going to really enjoy being able to pay with the Rejuve token for sure. What are your thoughts on the future of AI and rejuvenation? You see what I did there, and how do you see like Rejuve playing a role, I guess, in shaping that future? I'm just conscious, obviously we've seen AI sort of blossom over the last year or so now, and it's everywhere you look, everybody's talking about AI.
So we know that AI can definitely search through and compile larger volumes of data than any one or even group of people can. So it's definitely going to lead to a lot of advances in technology and medicine, specifically in being able to make personalized recommendation plans and being able to assess holistically people's condition, like being able to look at their DNA, their lifestyle, their working schedule, any allergies and medications they're taking, and being able to kind of highlight these risk factors and suggestions quicker and easier. And then also, it's just exciting because the type of AI that's most popular now is only one kind, and that's the large language model. But there's a lot of other different types of AI as well that will continue to layer on and become well used as well, like simulations and neurosymbolic AI.
Yeah, I think there's a real lack of knowledge of the different types of AI, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely a cool one that's out there now, and it's like one of the, this one's kind of been around for a while. I remember playing around with chatbots, like 10, 15 years ago on AOL Messenger and stuff like that, but they were very bad. And now it's to the point where it's basically, an encyclopedia that's talking to you. So it's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Like we're deep in the bear market now. Some would say we've probably flipped more bullish all of a sudden.
It's starting to come back.
Yeah, there's a little bit more interest than there has been, but we're deep in the bear market, and I guess a lot of people will be asking sort of what are the biggest challenges facing Rejuve today, and I guess how do you plan to mitigate those challenges or overcome them or address them even?
Well, I guess the biggest challenge has actually been finishing the app, because it is very a complicated app to build, and there's actually nothing quite like it on the market right now. And we've been mitigating that by kind of building up the team, adding more people, and which is helping a lot to get us closer and really realize the vision and get something that we're actually proud of, and not just launching something just to launch it. And then, of course, like just getting adoption of crypto and Web3 in the health and wellness space. That's our other big challenge, that we're aiming to bridge that world and get people to trust it and not just think it's all scams and things of that nature, and getting it at that more prestigious level.
Yeah, I definitely think trying to have people understand that, crypto isn't a scam. It's, there's similar challenges, I guess, in traditional banking sectors, right? And so on. So yeah, it's definitely a big challenge there. But obviously 𝗓𝗓 is, completely different. We've talked or touched on some of the different types of like AI, not just being large models and stuff like that. How do you measure 𝗓𝗓's success with all that in mind?
One of our success metrics will be downloads of the app and reviews, of course, how many monthly active users we're having, and then how many people are actually using tokens in our in-app reward store, for in exchange for products, and how much the database is growing as well. Because then there's it's not required to kind of commit your data and participate in that rewards program. You could just use the app as just a pure health application, but what the real value is in building up that database of all these different records, of all the different health data, to be able to run those aggregated AI algorithms as well as the personalized ones. So those are kind of key, and just spreading awareness and just being one of the top names in the longevity space.
Awesome. And what excites you the most that you're working on right now?
Pretty excited about the app redesign. It's looking really cool, and excited to really have it out there, and really just making this vision come to life of having this wellness economy happen, of people owning their data and understanding it more, and having that control and understanding of what's actually happening.
Awesome. And is there anything else that you'd like to share with the community, perhaps that we haven't covered off?
Well, there is kind of an important event upcoming. I guess it's probably not the most exciting, but it's a necessary one, and that's that we have to migrate the token because a lot of our supply got kind of stuck in the multi-chain contract, unfortunately. So we're going to be conducting a token migration next month to kind of get out of that, and also help out the holders on the STEP chain network who have been having imbalanced liquidity. But fortunately, this won't affect Cardano holders at all, because it's just going to be a simple thing to connect the new contract to the bridge, and everything that's already on Cardano's side is completely unaffected. So
sounds good. Really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule, Jasmine, to spend it with us talking about 𝗓𝗓. Really appreciate that, and we'll have to do it again in the future, and see what you guys are working on next.
Yeah, for sure. It's always great to be here. Thanks for having me. And next time we should actually be live.
Yeah, we'll have to do something live in Dubai. We'll make that happen for sure. Awesome.
So another fantastic interview with Jasmine. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.